Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to draw up cytarabine for a Cytarabine CRI in a syringe. So for all of your supplies, you need to have your light sensitive line, your 2 syringes. One will be for the amount of saline that your doctor and you have done your math for the CRI, and then for the cytarabine itself. You need one of these little red doohickeys that is going to allow us to mix syringe to syringe. You're going to need 4 of the connector Phaseal pieces and 3 of the injectors. So when you do this, first off, you want to prime your yellow fluid line with saline first. So you can just get saline out of a bag like you normally would. You don't need to use the Phaseal pieces at this point. Just prime it with saline and clamp it so that everything is locked off. So we're going to pretend that I already primed that with saline. Next step, take off the end. You're going to attach one of the connectors to the female end of the line, and then to the male end you will attach one of the injectors. We want to make sure that you do this first so that this is a nice closed system when we hook up our CRI syringe. So we've got that line, it is primed with saline, and you can set that aside for now. Next, you're going to draw up the amount of saline, again, that has been calculated for the CRI. So we're just going to pretend that I have our amount of saline in there. Attach your injector to that piece. You've got that ready. And then you will also have the amount of cytarabine that your doctor has ordered and calculated. So we have that in this syringe. So once you have both of those prepared, your saline that you'll mix the cytarabine into and your cytarabine, you can set those aside. And then last, we are going to open up. This is just a female to female connector. We'll attach one of the Phaseal connectors to each side. And with this, now you can do a syringe to syringe mixing. When you're handling this piece, you want to be really sure you're only holding it by the white parts. This is a little bit flimsy, the red thing, so you don't want to be sitting here twisting like this because you could also end up untwisting the Phaseal piece. So only hold it by one side or the other, whatever you're attaching to. So you can attach your cytarabine syringe on the other side, attach the saline syringe, and then from here you can just inject your cytarabine through the system into your saline syringe. And then at that point, you disconnect each side, and you have your prepared CRI fluid, the cytarabine and saline or Norma or whatever fluid type the doctor orders. Then at this point, you are ready to hook up the CRI to our already primed line. That way that is all connected. And now you are ready to put this into one of the yellow chemo bags and transport it out to the ICU or wherever the patient is going to be housed while it gets its Cytarabine CRI. The last connector here is what you need to take with you and attach to the patient's T-port so that we can then connect the Phaseal piece. We have a nice closed system for our Cytarabine CRI to be administered via the syringe pump. As with any chemo CRI, please make sure that the technician who will be handling the patient in the ER, ICU, wherever it may be, knows how to use this system and has appropriately been educated on chemotherapy safety.